A 15 minutes drive to Entebbe International Airport, 36 kilometers from Uganda's capital Kampala, Entebbe Zoo, as was previously known, is the present-day Uganda Wildlife Education Center, which stands out as a perfect place to go with its exciting excursions. As we looked forward to another eventful day, we arrived at Uganda Wildlife Education Center headquarters in Entebbe. Right from the front gate, the place is quiet and peaceful, that none would imagine that this place is home to some of the world's most dangerous wild beings. Here, we are welcomed by Isaac Mujasi, the Marketing and Public Relations Officer Uwec, who gives us a brief background on how it all began.
Dates back right from the colonial times, where we had animal lovers that were so obsessed and they could not withstand animals being taken outside. So time and again, many of the animals were confiscated at the airport. But after confiscating these animals, they could not be released back into the wild because most of them had lost their parents. So then an idea of now making it an orphanage went overboard and it became a zoo.
In the hands of an educator, Ayeba Dora, we are led into the unknown to discover what the facility holds on this 72-acre zoo. We are not alone. A number of pupils, students, international and local tourists are seen around. The first stop was at the information center of the zoo, where some of Uganda's tourism adventures were displayed. Here, we found skeletons of wild animals like ostriches, crocodiles and snakes. Information on craters, waterfalls, game parks is also provided. Through the natural green vegetation, we trek to our next stop, the Queen Elizabeth exhibit, named after Queen Elizabeth National Park, with animals one will see if they visited the national park. Display boards are well placed to help translate and learn a few facts about the animals in the exhibit. From here, you are led through the forestry ecosystem, where visitors go for nature walks and birding, but unique to this place is a demonstration medicinal garden. Dora says various species of plants are grown to serve different purposes, including medicines.
We have the black jacks, which people normally use on fresh cuts, fresh wounds. We have aloe vera on the other side, which is very common. The lemongrasses, some of them, other species, you use them in tea. But we know that some of them can be used for bad breath, control of bad breath, toothache.
Our next stops, however, were the daring ones. From Letaba, a sleeping male lion who woke up when we called, Vinny the leopard, crawling snakes, eating giraffes, elephants and chimpanzees. The list is endless. At the Budongo Chimp Island exhibit, James, a chimpanzee, was discouraged to see the visitors who had carried nothing for him to bite on. He is seen searching through the water for a hidden bite. In our defense though, visitors are not allowed to feed the chimps at the zoo. Uwec also engages in zoo exchange programs where zoos from different countries like Kenya and South Africa exchange wild species that each zoo originally lacked. Dora says this has helped countries, especially Uganda, to breed some of the extinct species like the white rhinos.
We are targeting at releasing these rhinos in the next 20 years if they successfully breed.
On our way to the crocodile exhibit, we walk past international tourists at the tortoise exhibit. We couldn't let the opportunity to carry the tortoise pass by. After that, off to the crocodiles we went. Now where we are now is the crocodile exhibit, and in the waters is Kadogo and Lorraine, who have come out to sunbathe, but scientifically known as basking. Now during the sunbathing, because of the so much heat, now they need to release that heat on what we call thermal gapping so they can be able to regulate the body temperatures.
I went here 8 years ago and it was a really fantastic experience, so I wanted to come back.
Those that form bondage with the animals, Entebbe Zoo has a sponsorship program also geared towards conserving wildlife. At the zoo board, Dora says many tourists have sponsored the stay of giraffes, lions and other animals.
Sponsoring it, you come around here, you can keep on checking on it, you as a sponsor, but what you have provided, we put it into use.
By the end of our 2-hour zoo tour, our legs were the only stumbling block, but the soul was satisfied. Victoria Bagaya, NBS, Live at 9.